Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Right then, this is what I was doing last night. I don't know if you like this sort of thing. If you're not, it's just something to play with. Anybody can do this. It's anybody can rip and glue and cut paper can do this. Just basically circles glued to paper, flowers glued to paper, and just diamonds triangles glued to paper and just shapes glued to paper. That's all that is. But I think it looks really effective. I mean, it's so simple. I mean, it's a simple project. A simple project. Or you can make it much more complicated if you like. I've done a few words as well and made a point a point joke on each, not joke, but phrase on each of their, sort of is a joke to me anyway. Ooh. Perfect. There we go. Yay. Right, this can be made from scraps. So if you've got any scraps as well, that's perfect. Oh, I was looking for this yesterday. I wonder whether something like that would do. I haven't, that's the original, I haven't used that yet. Right, 12 by 12 papers. They're a bit scraps. Brilliant. They'll do. Plus I've printed some out. I'm going to do exactly the same thing well, not exactly the same thing. Obviously, it's going to be similar. There's my pockets. And just here. Is it here? Let's have a look, yeah. So, let's have a look, see if I can move you up a bit without knocking everything over. Right, you need some ripping power, so you can paint it can rip. Possibly something coffee dyed or already coloured, then you don't have to, then it won't, well, it's up to you. If it's plain white, it might go with what you're doing. But what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. So this one's like a third of the page, that one's about half, and the next one's full. So I'm ripping a third of a page out. No, not that. Was it that one? It seems thick. Oh, that. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to rip as much as I can, a nice little jaggedy pattern. And it's doing that itself, sort of thing. There we go. I can use that for something else, perhaps. That's the first one. Second one's about half. I would say you can do it what you like. I'll tell you what started it off. Let me show you. I'll show you in a second what started it off. A sort of thing. I sort of got this idea. I can't remember why I looked on. There you go. I can't remember why I looked on line. There's a reason. Then I came across this rip paper idea, and there was. I'll tell you what it was. It was like there was a page and another page underneath, and it was a heart. And it got some little tiny strips of paper across, and I thought, that's a good idea, and do something like that. And I started doing it, and I just came across the idea of the circles and things. I thought that'd be quite simple for somebody to do, circles. And if you've got a circle punch, or you can draw circles, draw around something and cut them out, that would look good. And also if you can cut out triangles and glue them on, that would be great. So that's what my idea was. So I don't know what colours I'm going to use now, because I've got I've got these now. I've got all these. I'd used last night some newish papers. That's going to be my flame out on my back. For some reason I like this colour flowers. So if I can find me flower pot, we will having it. You can do what shapes you like. You can do butterflies. I was thinking about the butterflies as well, because obviously last night I was cutting out butterflies for my other projects, but I didn't use butterflies. And there's a circle punch. So I've got that little tiny 5/8 of an inch or something, circle punch. And I've got the inch one. And I should have my flower one somewhere. So I use that. And you use butterflies or something. I'm going to do similar because I thought it was a really simple idea. I mean, you can make it complicated if you're really arty and it's giving you an idea. I thought that would look nice in a journal. You've got journaling space here, and it's the start of a signature. Journaling space here possibly, or to stick something on if it's too difficult to journal on, because it's a start of a signature. Or you can make one of those boards. You've got journaling space there, and journaling space here as well, and here. So, and obviously here. So let's go, let's see what we've done. Right, okay, so I've started this off for you. Now I've got to find my glue. Oh, my glue's nearly fallen off the table. Wonderful. Now what colours shall we have? I don't know whether to have that muted, because that would look quite nice, wouldn't it? Something like this. Let's do some of these circles. I did large, small, but I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened to be just happened to be what it did. Do some small ones now. One, two, three, four. I don't want. No, that's two. That's using the same colours then. Could use quite muted colours. Like trying to get rid of the. Can use that for something else. Let's get to this. Okay. So what I did was I glued one to one side and one to the other because it looks better. Well, that's actually patterned, and that's not. That's quite pale. Well, we'll see how we go. Quite easy to do. It's just basically gluing circles or half circle, well, half of the circle to a page. Let's see how we go. Even that side might be. No, that's nothing, is it? Unless we ink. We need some ink there, ink there. There's the brown. Right, there's the brown. I need the black. I've re-inked the black one. Let's see what it'll look like if I inked the black one. Inked the black one. I've got to ink the black one. I meant it. Ink that. I didn't do this on the other one. Obviously I'm treating it slightly differently. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just inking it up. Okay, so you go making sure we're in shot. Okay, this then. Let's see how we do. Don't know whether it's going to look interesting or not. I don't think I started this. I think I actually started with the points. So if you can draw circles or anything like that, this is quite an interesting little. I don't know why I'm going all the way around. Oh yeah, because I'm going to fix on another circle, aren't I? That's right, whoops. So I'm putting that one there. Where's my circles? Look, they've all vanished. They've all run away. They've all gone away. They'll say, no, no, we don't want to be used. No, we don't need it. Oh, there they are. Let's put that there. Oh yeah, you need some more glue underneath as well. There we go. Oh, let's have a look. I need some little scissors. I'm going to just cut around there because we don't need that. I don't know why that happened. Probably if I look on video I'll say, oh no, I did it wrong. Right. You can do what you like. You can do points anywhere. You know what I mean? Shapes. I would put any shapes there. Any shapes at all. And I wouldn't try and make it, I don't know. I'll try and not exaggerate like I am. The shapes it makes. Like this. It's mended that crack a bit as well, because I've got a bit of a crack there, which is fine. Which is part of the design. It is now. Right, and then second one. Okay. Right, there's all these little circles. I'm bringing out to. Yes, this is the what's it? I think the first lot of marbling I did actually that paper is, and then I coffee dyed the original. So let's screw the back. So if I could move that out of the way, perhaps you could see a bit. That's one of my boxes. I haven't put them up yet, but probably by the time this comes out I will have. Ephemera boxes. It's changing colour as it goes along. Right, there we go. Very nice. Alright, okay. There we go. Right, I don't know whether to cut off the camera and carry on with the rest of it, because I'm just basically going to cut out circles and stick them on. I think that's fairly logical. Hi again. They get a bit away. Right, so I've finished those circles. They look quite effective in a weird way. So hopefully I'm going to do the next bit now, which is cutting triangles. Trying to cut it without the writing on, so I can put my own writing on. I mean, I can't remember, I wrote something about having the points. Lots of things about points. So let's have a look. Let's see what I wrote. I can't remember. Something, there is a point to this. I have a point. I made a point. Point of view. I made a point of this. I need to point this out. I take your point. At that point, at one point, get the point. So you can do what you like. You can make little jokes like that, or I mean, that's sort of like sort of giving you prompts to write about. I think that's what that could be all about. So I'm going to try and cut across there, see if I can get a nice, perhaps orange triangle. Oh no, that's it. That is an orange one. I'll put that on there. Let's get a yellow one. That one's slightly more yellow. Try not to get the, well, I think the writing is still there, isn't it? So I'm just trying to alternate the colour. Okay, so we get up there, like this. Yes. And cut that down there. Seeing if we can leave it really long. Okay. What I could do is ink them up, can't I? Couldn't I really? That's what I forgot to do yesterday. Ink them up. Nothing to do with being vintage. I don't know. Somebody says, oh, you ink them up with the vintage. Well, they're not vintage. They're just anything. They're sort of arty. So I'm just going to ink them up just because they're arty. Nothing to do with being vintage, and they go into a little edge to them, especially black, quite a black edge. There we go. How about this? Oh, I've bent that up, bent the beak up. Right, there we go. Now see if I can find another yellow one. So that was my punch. That was my flower punch. That's gone on the floor. Let's go up there somewhere, shall we? And have a nice. Whoops. You can think of something else you could do as well. I mean, you might be more. I don't know. You can do. I could probably do other things as well, but I thought it was quite simple for somebody to do. Cut out circles and cut out triangles. There's nothing more simple than cutting out triangles. Apart from tearing paper, which I've done as well. And orange now. Orange. Let's have a bit of orange. We've got a shop in the UK called The Range, and it looks like orange because it's the. I think it's the. Is it the words in a circle? So when you look at it, it looks like orange. And people say, "Is the range orange?" I've seen that in when you Google. Is the range orange? So that's what I'm talking about, orange. That's relevant. That's not just random. There we go. There's the range orange. Actually, I've got a reddish one there as well. Let's see. And yep, there we go. Here we go. Let's have a look. Seem to. Oh, do we need that big? I don't think it needs to be that big. Perhaps that big. So basically it's just doing triangles on untorn paper, isn't it? But I was so inspired by that beautiful picture. It looks so arty. And this looks fairly arty as well, doesn't it? Right, let's just see if I could. I was inking up this. Did I not ink that up? I don't know if I did. I meant to. As it, that's oh, I inked that up, but I'm not where I covered it up, didn't I? Try and get a bit on here, look. There we go, look. There we go. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. That looks quite nice. Looks quite mountainous. Made out of stone. There we go. Let's have a look. Orange. Orange. Yeah, they're getting orange now, so there's a nice orange bit. Let's put that here. I tried to reach the end of the page. You could obviously cover the other side up if you wanted as well with something, so it hasn't got that. Perhaps another piece of torn paper or something. What's this? That I did. Oh, it's a torn off the thing. Oh no, I don't know. Does that look right? I don't think that looks right. Perhaps if I tear it, it might. That's a bit obvious. Perhaps we can make our own little washi tape out of paper, or even use washi tape. That's similar shaped actually, isn't it? Cover a bit more, or do a little collagey thing across there perhaps. That would look quite nice, wouldn't it? I could just finish this off camera. Whoops. Right, so you can see what I'm doing. Just putting the flowers on now. Remembering to ink them up afterwards while you were away. Mean not while I was away. It was you that was away, not me. Not really. There we go. Oops. There we go. So I'm just putting flowers on this side as well because I thought it looked quite nice. Then you've got something to cover up all the... I didn't do that on the other one. I have to think about doing that on the other one, because I didn't use double-sided. I just used one side on the other one, and I thought, oh, I've just got enough flowers to go across, and of course I decided to do it on this side. Right, as well. So I'm going to punch some more. Right, I've done the other side, so I'm just doing this side. I lost one of my flowers. I cut it out and it vanished. So there, it's jumped in the air as I cut it out. I can't see it anyway. I haven't inked it up yet. So just I cut it out, you know, like they do the pop jump, don't they, when you pull the paper out. Oh, I think that's just going to do it perfectly. So we don't need that other piece anyway. Right, let's put that there. Sort of over that one. Okay, so I hope you like that. Now, what I did for the other one, see there's that and that. Journaling spaces. And what I did for the other one, yeah, this is 160 GSM paper, by the way, this is. And this is double-sided 12 by 12 paper. That is, I'm not sure what that is. That's just normal paper. No, it must be fairly thick paper. I just used what I use for my gel press is any paper out the drawer. It's probably 120 or 100. Let's find the I'm looking for now. Oh yeah, I use this. Let's have this one. And let's have some green. This is 160 GSM as well. There we go. I've got different colours to go behind. So what I did was I put two there. Whoops. So I'm trying to get it so it's the right way around, so we can. It's not readable. It's that really tiny. What do you call them things? Rubber stamps. Script rubber stamp. That's it. Really tiny script rubber stamp. Oh, that's similar to that, huh? Fairly similar anyway, but never mind. Oh, it's got a obviously the end of the paper, but never mind. Let's put, oh, you can't put that. Oh, let's put it here then against that edge. Yeah, so I obviously didn't cut that correctly. And then there's this one. But we don't care about that, do we? We just carry on regardless. Right, there we go. That looks like that's the right way up. So I think then you sort of like join it to as much as you can with your other ones. There we go. So that one goes on there like that. So it looks quite effective, doesn't it, underneath? Should have inked that up as well, shouldn't I? I'll keep forgetting to ink things up. Oh, look, sticking up a bit, so I'll ink it up. Let's see if I can ink them up. I need to be stuck down properly anyway. Look. I'm managing to do it a bit. It's supposed to be, I suppose it's grunge, is it? More or less. Grunge. Whoops. Grunge. Yeah, I suppose that's my, is that my style, do you think? I don't know. There we go, and I could have inked those up as well, couldn't I? Look. I don't know, look, I think I did on the other one. Pretty sure I did on the other one. Yeah, I did. I inked them up. Good. I keep forgetting to ink things up. There we go. Yeah, so that's paper I sort of designed, although it's not my complete design. Because it's not my faux writing. I've got faux writing. I've got faux writing on a vellum sheet, I think. So let's see, I can just do this. Can you see that at the end there? Now try to get it in the middle. Oh, look, you can just do it like so. That might be easier. Kind of going across. Oh, yes. Oops, hold on. There we go. There we go. Right, and then you can come along and do this. Come along. You can also go away and do this. Right, so that's a nice torn paper there, look. So we've got nice serrated edges. Right, so that could be a nice journaling spot. Let's see if anything else I did to the other one. Oh, I did some, of course, patternings. Patternings, yes. I've got these. These aren't Arteza crayons. This is just what I don't know where they are. Watercolour pencils. They might be in a bag, actually, one of my bags. So I've got in here. It's not. I don't want 0.3s. 0.8. Ooh, yeah. 0.8 and a Uniposter white. So you need something like, if you want to do extras as well, you can do, I mean, all I've done is drawn circles, little tiny circles all over the spaces in between this. Then you've got, I mean, it's that they're bigger actually spaces in the other one, so I did a lot more circles. So just do little knots. You can do patterns if you like as well. I've obviously, if you want to, I've got a video on doodling patterns on letters, and obviously I use different patterns on that. Quite a lot of different patterns actually. If you wanted to get some ideas, and obviously there's doodling videos as well, which is what basically that is. Look, it makes that shape. That's good. Look, and then you've got, and you can come, well, that's what I do, just do little dots around it as well. Then if you lose the page, you can open the page and then do your little circles. You could even use if you haven't got one of these pens, use a biro, because biros, people draw with biros. They've seen those pictures that people actually draw with biros. Blue biros, they draw like a face or something. You know, it's brilliant. So don't disregard biros. Biros is in ballpoint pens, that is. I don't know if people get confused when you say biros, but the ballpoint pens, I mean. Ballpoint pens. You know, just the ones normally you write with. Any that you write with. There we go, and I can put a little bit of extra there if you like as well. We've got these extra bits. That is on that bit. Oh no, it's on. Oh, it is. It's alright. I was thinking I was doing that wrong. I wasn't doing it wrong. There's no such thing as wrong, by the way. What am I talking about? So if it goes wrong, you just, I would, and you don't like it, just put it away for a few days and you might think of something to do with it. You'll be surprised. That's what I'm going to do if I do something wrong. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my own words and do that. Right, what I did was as well is doing things like this, little faux stitching along the flowers, flower shape or star shapes. If you're using stars, that'd be quite nice. You might have star-shaped punch, might not have any punch, but you could cut shapes. I've shown that on a video as well, just cutting shapes out of, I think I actually just cut like a circle shape, and then I don't know if you can see that bit at the bottom there. I cut a circle shape, and then just move that up, making sure we're not going to go off the thing, because sometimes I nudge it and it goes right down and you think, oh, all you can see is my dress or something like that, because I'm wearing that grey dress again. I love this grey dress. So every time I get washed and I put it back on again. That's it, I'm putting it back on again, that's it. So just wash it and then wear it. So it gets washed about how many times a week? Right. Every time I probably put in a wash, I think. I'm wearing that dress. I want that dress washed. I'm wearing it again. I love it. So easy to wear though. It's like a stretchy material. I used to always laugh at my mum for wearing dresses, but now I understand. She wears them now still. Why are you always wearing a dress? Why don't you wear something else? Why don't you wear a skirt? No. So like wearing dresses. Alright. But they are easy to wear. Oh, I wear these all trousers around the house. I mean, I can go out in this dress, but I tend to get dressed in something else if I'm going to go out, and I'm not even doing faux stitching now, look, and that sort of thing. You can do that, and as I said, you can write anything. I mean, that's so pretty. That was what that lady did. I must have been. I imagine it's a lady. Imagine it's a lady. It might not be. Right. Okay. And what she did was she drew a heart, and then there's like a torn piece of paper, and the rest of the heart was the other side. And then she had these tiny. She cut out these tiny little. Let me show you properly, because I think it's, I don't know if it's on Instagram or what, it's on something, because I saw it, and she's got these tiny little things like this across, and it says, it's got like a phrase all the way, you know, to one of those like uplifting phrases all the way around. So she would have either stuck it that side or that side, and little words typed they are, so the sure it's cut out typed words, and it's really nice. So I could do something like that as well. That would be nice. I don't think that looks too bad, does it? I mean, I can do a bit more. I can do some, let's see, let's do some little triangles along here. Because that's dark, I can get away with putting really light. I have no idea why I chose triangles. They look a bit like bird beaks. But something to do while we're on camera. Okay, like this. Oh, I'm doing it what? Yes, I'm doing it the right way. So I thought I was doing it the wrong way. Doesn't matter if I'm doing it the wrong way because we can always swap our direction, can't we? And it probably won't look wrong when it's like I have actually, haven't I? I've done it right. I've done it different ways. Let's do that then. I've got some pointing that way and some pointing this way. So let's do that. Let's change. Let's make it look like we're meant to have it like that. Okay, and we'll do some V's now. Okay, oops. Or whatever, beaks or whatever. Now we'll do some A's again. Well, A's, you know what I mean. These. Half two-thirds of a triangle. I don't know. So down we go. There we go. Have fun. Yes, it's just fun doing that actually. That doesn't look too bad at all. And you could even do things like little dots. If you don't think it looks finished. Like that. See, it's just so simple to do something like that, and look how effective it looks. That's what I'm doing. I've just made that up on the spot. I don't know. Does it look effective? I think it does. Needed something to lighten it up really, because it is quite dark. Whoops. If you don't think it looks effective, it might grow on you. It's great. I think it will. I think it'll be fine. So I'm just thinking of what else to do with the... Oh, I was going to go the other way, but it doesn't matter if I did. There we go. It's not even a proper circle there. Let's go for a V now. Oh, we're going on the other one. Come on. And we're popping up and down anyway. You could use anything on these. You could even use Nuovo drops if you wanted. Obviously leave it to dry, or stickles, whatever they are. Let's have a look. Let's go this way now. We're going that way, and then we'll go that way with the other one. I'm not doing the insides. Just do the outside like that. That's little. Let's see if I can show you. If you can see that close up. I think that looks quite effective. Don't you think it looks quite effective? It looks quite arty, doesn't it? And all I've done is stuck circles to a page and flowers and torn the page. That's all I've done. And you can use your magic. Well, you could do, if you can think of something else, like I said, that little idea, anything like that, sticking. You don't have to stick triangles, you could do anything, but I don't know. Oh, and butterflies. Oh no, I was going to say I've got a butterfly there, but it's stuck to Leona. It's stuck to Leona. She's got butterflies. She's got butterflies stuck to her. Yeah, so something like those butterflies would look really nice as well. Or if you've got little offcuts like these. I've got little offcut. I was thinking about using these. Let's say on there, but necessarily on there, but I was going to use them. Could even do that. If you think that's too short, for example, you could have put that like that. Or if you want to put them perhaps behind these to make a bit more interest, something like that. That would look quite interesting, wouldn't it? But then I'd have to stick some more flowers on it if I did that. But if you could do it beforehand, that looks quite nice. Ink it up first, if you want to. Ink it up, or something like that. I think that would make it look a bit more effective. Yeah, look, that looks better, doesn't? Can you see that? Am I showing? Oh no, am I showing you? I was showing you nothing. There we go. Right, that's. I should have put it here somewhere, shouldn't I? So you've got something like that behind. Anything like that. I think that looks a bit like sort of trees behind. I don't know, like a fence or a different sort of tree perhaps, and a garden here, and then a wall, something like that. That's what you could do. How about some bricks or something, brick shapes on here, and then flowers, and then sort of tree shapes, and then perhaps more tree shapes behind, that sort of thing. A sun, sunshine, anything like that. That would be absolutely beautiful. Let's compare that with the other one. There's that one, and obviously I didn't do all that with this one. I did different things. I think I like this one. I like this one best. I do. I like this one best. I think it's got more to it. I'll have to add some more to that one. So you've got journaling spots here, possibly here, if you can get a card in, and obviously here and here. Lovely, lovely. And you can obviously write little, you could write little nice things there, things like create and that, on the odd, perhaps on the odd little, I'm going to do it really far apart. You know, just exaggerate your own handwriting or something. If you've got a certain style and you can't do anything else, I would do something like that. So to like leave a space that you wouldn't normally leave between letters, and I think that looks quite effective. Obviously that's I've got a an artistic streak in me, so I can probably do things like that. Create, let's put the other word we like. I'm going to put this like as well, in the same sort of style. I do like elongated words, but I've forgotten about this on that one. Create, journal, what's the other one we like? Flourish, I know I like flourish. Flourish is one. Flourish, cherish. Let's put cherish. If you feel your handwriting is not brilliant, do something like that. Elongate. Leave a space in between each letter. So I could put something at the top, I suppose. Something different at the top. Calm. Let's have the word calm at the top. Oh, everything else begins with C except for journal. Oh well. That's the sort of like the thing that brings it together, the one that begins with a different letter. What do you think? Do you like it? There we go. I think that looks quite arty, doesn't it? Arty. You could even put little circles underneath there, like those little circles or something between, and miss out the, so you've got these around it. Let me see if I can have a quick go. It's going to take ages to do the whole lot, but I'll see. Let me just do some dotting about and I can show you. Right. Let's do this one as well. Because there's not much there, is there? Oh, I've missed some dotties about, not dotties. There we go. Right. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, just switch it off, just see what it looks, then we can see what it looks like, okay? When we come back. Okay, so I've done that then. There we go. So I've done all those. I've done from the top down to the bottom. Can you see that? So that leaves those sort of, So that'd be quite effective. If you didn't even have these there or something like that, that would be. So I've done all the way down to there as well. I drew round them rather than, so I just actually drew, rather than do dotted lines. It works both ways. That's dotted line, there's somewhere, that's a draw. So that sort of thing. So whether you like my page, I don't know, but that was so you can imagine how simple that is. That looks so complicated, doesn't it? But you watched me do that, and that was so easy to do. All you got to do is have scrap pieces of paper and, you know, old pieces of paper that you haven't used for a while, and the parts go together, and that goes together with that greeny. That's 12 by 12 paper, and that's that stuff I've used, I've made, that paper I've made. So things like that. So you can get old 12 by 12 papers out, all those dull looking colours, brighten them up. Use them for your journaling pages. There we go. I've got some prompts there. You can put some prompts on that side as well if you like. I haven't taken so much care not to put any writing on there, but you could do that. You could do anything. You could even put some prompts in these as well, say around the edges or something like that. Do anything like that, and we're there, and we've done, and we're there, and we've created. We have been calm, we have created, we've made a journal, and we've cherished it. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. So there we get some. Look at the other one again. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do something else with this one now, aren't I? I thought that looked nice yesterday, but now, wow, that looks so good. I think that looks a bit pale, but that's the only thing that really, I could put some darker, something slightly darker on there, couldn't I? And sort of like match it to the circles. That'd be quite nice. Perhaps a stencil or something. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my little content, and hope you was inspired by this. Hope you was inspired somehow, or told somebody else that they might be inspired if this isn't your thing. But please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Yay! Give me a thumbs up with your crafty thumbs. Yay, look at my crafty thumbs. Very gluey crafty thumbs. And give me a notification. Press a notification. I'm looking at the rain. Press a notification bell with your crafty fingers. With your gluey and inky crafty fingers. And share my video. Thank you so much, and goodbye.